Hey, don't screw up the intro this time. You forgot to introduce yourself last time. I wouldn't make that mistake, personally.
You did actually.
Dude, I have no money. It's so dangerous.
Well, I feel like I'm not like other girls.
Do you think YouTube will die? So I can use my own internet. So it won't be a stain on your internet.
You don't believe in demons?
No.
Believe in ghosts? You don't believe? Why don't you believe in demons? You have like a ghost story
So
that led you to believe? I believe in aliens. I don't believe in alien stories. And as I walked through this like cold patch that completely like shocked me.
Bro, you walked through a ghost.
What about like psychics? Do you believe in psychics? Hello everyone, welcome to the Sweetcast, the number one podcast in my heart and Joseph's heart, and number 4 podcast in Deaf Weekly listeners. We're holding that spot strong. I'm your host Liam, joined today by my guest and friend Hugpillows.
Why number 4? Hey, what Pokemon would you smash?
Nope, we're not doing this. He's back. He was in episode 1.
Don't
He's
say
in episode
Gardevoir.
4.
That's a cop-out answer.
He was in
Everyone
episode
would
4.
smash
He was episode
Gardevoir.
1. He's back for episode 4. And we're all regretting that. How are you doing today? How you doing?
Don't say Eevee.
Bitch, speak.
Don't say.
How you doing? I'm not talking about Pokemon. That was too.
You would pick Togepi, wouldn't you? Fucking weirdo.
I don't know Pokemon. I don't know Pokemon.
Okay.
If you show me their pictures, I could tell you the name. But I can't tell you what they look like from the name.
Okay. Egg.
I'm gonna ask you one more time.
Okay.
How you doing?
Tired.
You seem a little tired today.
Mm-hmm.
Excited to be back?
I forgot I can't like do nods because it's an audio format.
We just have to say it.
Yep.
Just be like,
I am nodding my head.
Nodding. Yeah, no, welcome back. You obviously had a great time the first episode because you're back for the 4th episode.
Woo.
Most shows don't have repeat guests until at least the 12th, so
Mm-hmm.
either you're really good or I'm really desperate, but we can establish that later.
You wait. Did you introduce yourself as McMaplet?
No, I'm Liam.
You complained to me like last time that you didn't introduce
Myself
as
at all.
McMaplet.
No, I didn't say it at all.
At all?
In the first 2, you interrupted me and I didn't say it at all in the first 2. The third one I said Liam. Because McMaplet's the YouTube channel, but I'm the host Liam.
You know, I wouldn't make that mistake, personally.
You did actually.
What do you mean?
You're gonna die.
Okay.
So it doesn't really matter to explain it.
All right.
It's been a few weeks since our first episode.
Mm-hmm.
Some things have come and passed. One thing that we were supposed to do together that didn't happen this year. Do you know what are you smelling what I'm dropping? We were going to go to Vidcon together.
Right.
And I was going to make a video on the main channel explaining why I didn't go. But I figured that, because it's your fault.
Dude,
We come to the
I
podcast.
have no money.
No, a simple answer is, yeah.
I'm broke.
Hug, Joe, what do you want me to call you?
Oliver.
You bastard.
What?
It's a different thing. Okay. Oliver
Don't say it like that.
had no money. He didn't have enough money to go. We were supposed to go to VidCon this year. That was the plan. I announced it in December for the year end video.
Mm-hmm.
That was the plan up until today. Up until
Not today.
Up until like before, just around the time the first episode happened. You didn't have enough money.
Mm-hmm.
Bought yourself an iPad instead of going on a great trip with your friends. So, not salty about that.
Dude,
And
I could afford the iPad, but not the trip.
I didn't want to go alone. I also really shouldn't go alone because that's a lot of money. It's way easier to go with a friend to help split costs. To go alone, the costs were a little too high for me this year.
Hey, if you threw in a third person, maybe.
I struggled to find a second person, so the third person was a little out of the reach. So didn't end up making a video on the main channel. I kind of just let it slide. I let other videos come out.
No one noticed.
Well, I didn't really think people were going because of me. I don't think anyone was going there because I was going.
Yeah, I mean, it's a social connection place, right?
Yeah. So I mean, next year I'm going.
Hell yeah.
100%. Hopefully you have your money up.
I'll have my money up by then.
Well, then I guess.
Look, I started working like last year.
No, that's fine. It's understandable. Things just didn't work out in our favor, so we didn't end up going to VidCon this year. See any posts about it? Like, see anything about it?
Nope.
No.
I was
Just the one thing I sent you
Yeah.
about the that
to
that
be
really sucked.
honest,
The
other
TikTok creator.
than oh yes,
Dude, I saw that.
that's actually depressing.
I saw that shooting around TikTok, like I think Saturday, and I watched it. I was like, oh my god,
You know,
like 1.4 million followers, and no one showed up for a meet and greet. I felt so bad, and then I saw a video that actually explained why.
oh, there was a why to it.
There was a video that explained why it happened, because she's only on she's big on TikTok,
Mm.
but TikTok doesn't push communities. So YouTube and everything, you subscribe, there's comments. It's designed in a different way. TikTok, from what I remember from the video, and there's like a whole science to it. Things on the right people care about, so that's why the follow button's there, the like button, the comment button, the share.
Mm.
That's all on the right side. Name of the person that you're watching is on the left
Or
side.
like the bottom.
Yeah, following is on the left side. So what they want is they want you to engage with content, but they don't want you to actually keep going back to the same content. So they want you to be like, wow, this is really good, and follow somebody, but not actually realize, like, look and be like, hey, that's their name, so I'll remember them. So like 1.4 million on TikTok is like nothing, because there's no community fostered there. It's not the same as other social medias where there is actually community.
Yeah, just getting on there to just.
I was actually really like, I didn't understand how 1.4 million followers, not a single person for a meet and greet. That was kind of shocking to
That
me.
is pain.
But then looking at that, it makes sense. It's different than YouTube. On YouTube, I'm like, oh hey, I subscribe to this person because I remember them. On TikTok, I'm following like 400 people.
Yeah, because you're just scrolling.
I scroll, I'm like,
It's
hey,
just
that's a
endless
funny video.
content.
That's a funny video. Follow, and I'll scroll.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I'll get the person I follow their video in the feed, or I'll go to followers, and I'll get the same few creators.
Yeah. It's just they're all like short form content,
Yeah.
so you're just
Well, that's the
constantly
other
scrolling.
thing. You're not going to be like, it's not like a YouTube video where you're like, wow, this is really well done. Who made it? It's like, oh, that was really good. Like, follow, swipe, and you're on to the next one. And that's what TikTok has pushed. TikTok is all about the engage, move on, don't linger.
That's what I'm like thinking about. Like, what's gonna happen to like? I sound like a fucking boomer when I say this, but what's gonna happen to the attention span of like the generation like below us? Like, it has to be lessened, right?
Yeah, probably will.
Like a considerable amount. Like even YouTube's like
Even
pushing
YouTube's pushing
short
shorts.
yeah, short.
Instagram's got reels. Shorter content is being pushed.
Yeah, and they went from 10 minutes to 8 minutes for content. Like,
Yep. No, it's definitely going in the direction of shorter spans, so you can get more content. That's the real reason. Shorter content means you get more content.
more dopamine.
Yeah. So instead
It's
of spending
dangerous.
10 minutes on one video, you spend 10 minutes on 30 videos, and that means more engagement. So I don't know. I'm not an expert, but in my mind, if you spend 10 minutes and you go over 30 videos and you engage with all those, that's more money than one video for 10 minutes. But again, I'm not a scientist, not an expert.
Yeah.
I don't claim to be.
I've experienced this myself where even just on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
like I had to delete YouTube again just to like get my mind off it. I would just be constantly scrolling on YouTube Shorts because I would just get distracted.
Yeah, I
Like that's why I don't use TikTok anymore.
still haven't been able to get into YouTube Shorts. I still haven't been able to get into. I get on TikTok for like an hour or two, not even like 40 minutes. That's even a little more than I do, and I'm off. Like, I got my I was looking at like my watch time, or like the time I spent on the app. It was like an hour yesterday, the entire day.
It was like really bad last week. I went from like 20 minutes on my phone to like 5 hours on my phone just because of YouTube Shorts. Like, dude,
Yeah.
the way that they designed it is so fucking addicting.
Mm-hmm.
It's so dangerous.
Yeah, well, I feel like I'm not like other girls. You know,
What?
I
What?
don't, I don't keep swiping. If I find someone really funny, I'll go to their account and I'll just like, I'll start swiping through their account.
Mm-hmm.
So I do like get to know some of them. But at the same time, there's also like, there's a billion of them where I'm like, hey, that was a funny video. Yeah, I'll drop you a follow. And then move on.
And then you
Because I also
find
know that like it's not like on YouTube where if I've subscribed to somebody and I don't like their next video, it's not like a oh I have to click I'm gonna click on to the next video.
it's one swipe.
Yeah, it's literally like a, oh this video isn't that good. Swipe, which means I'm not engaged in the account, but I'm still following them. So their follower numbers growing up, but their engagement's not going, which definitely affects things. 'Cause speaking to that like that video,
Mm.
I saw a lot of like comments like posts being like, yeah, this is why you shouldn't call yourself famous. You're not really.
This is not
I
it.
was like, you could just like you don't have to say something.
1.4 mil.
1.4, yeah, like that's why 1.4 is not a real number. Like you're like 14 or like they put it like some like really small number and they're like that's what your real follower count is.
Mm.
That's just an inflated number by people who follow you, but they don't actually care about you. Your real fans are like this.
Now we're gonna see a lot of them transition back to YouTube.
Yep. Well, because I think that as bad as that was definitely a great example of the problem with putting all your focus on TikTok.
Mhm.
You're not fostering a community on TikTok, which is why you have to push so many videos.
Yep. The thing is, okay, TikTok's good for exposure, but that's pretty
Yeah.
much it.
Yeah, it's absolutely. It's because they don't want you lingering around the same one, so you can't put like one video out and then like have it blow up your entire account. You gotta constantly put stuff out, which is why people were like, where it's like, you want to like get on like blow up on TikTok, constantly have to be putting stuff out like 3 or 4 videos a day.
Mm.
Or on YouTube, you can put one video out and get engagement from that, get like growth from that one video. You gotta constantly putting it on TikTok because you don't have the community who are people who will be like, oh, new Hugpillows TikTok is out. Let's go check it out.
Yeah, no, they just scroll and scroll.
Yeah, just scroll if it pops up like, oh hey, it popped up. That was good. Like, move on. But if it doesn't show up, it doesn't show up. And the more people they follow, the less likely you're gonna be showing up.
Dude, I would not imagine. I would fucking hate being a TikToker. Like fucking, what?
I
The
would.
biggest TikTokers would have to post like, what, 7 a day, 5-ish. I don't know.
Well, that's the thing.
They have to
Like,
be like hella consistent.
that's all. That's the other thing. It's like the biggest TikTokers.
Hmm.
They don't like trying to offend people here. They don't do a lot.
It's just
Like,
dances,
do you know
right?
dances, or like the biggest TikToker in the world now? I think is yes, I'm gonna say it, it's like Kai Baby Lame or something.
Doesn't ring.
He's the guy who goes, and then like
Oh yeah.
biggest TikTok account in the world. I think just recently.
Nice.
It's not a lot of it's like not a lot of effort. You sit there and you go, and you show how to do it properly.
Well, good for him.
Yeah, no, good for him. But that's the thing. He can, because he's doing such low effort content, pump it out constantly.
And I'm over here still trying to figure out what content to
Well,
pump out.
Exactly. Because like it takes me 20 minutes or like 15, 20 minutes to get a short video, put subtitles on it. And I'm like, oh, hey, that's funny. Put it on TikTok, put music on it,
Mm.
upload it. Takes me about like half an hour and all of it. You can make like 6 TikToks.
Within that half an hour.
Within that half an hour, 6 TikToks, and he's posting them all. I gotten one out, and that's the entire process. It's not like I'm like, oh, I've got like 6, and I'm just taking time with each. That's one TikTok. It's like half an hour, and he's just pumping it out because all he's doing, from what I've seen, is watches of it is video, goes, duets it, goes, and then does it right.
Yep.
Blows up. I wish.
TikTok, huh? Okay, the thing is, with all of that, do you think YouTube will die because of it?
No,
No.
YouTube's got the community.
Right, but you can also like move that to like a different platform such as Twitter and shit.
Not really.
Nah.
Twitter's not like YouTube. YouTube is its own unique thing. Like in it's become like kind of self sustaining in a way. Like Vine was big. Vine died. Every big Viner went to YouTube.
What was the reason why Vine died again?
I think it was just the creator shut it down.
Oh,
I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it was like the creator of the app just was like one day just decided like, nope, and deleted it.
what?
And then came back a few years later when people were like, oh, I miss Vine. And he was like, Vine 2's coming out, baby. And it was a complete shit show.
Vine 2 was a thing.
Vine 2 was a thing. I don't remember if it was that what it was called that. I joined it. It was a shit show. I think I uploaded like one thing on that. It was horrible because it wasn't like what it used to be. It was an imitation of YouTube.
All right, I guess YouTube will still go
And
on because people are just reposting TikTok content onto YouTube.
well, they have reels, or they have shorts. Sorry, YouTube Shorts.
Yeah.
That by having YouTube Shorts completely, like not completely, but it does eliminate TikTok's ability to completely wipe it out.
Yeah, competition.
And there's no other long form video anywhere. Like there's no long form video platform that's doing the same thing as YouTube.
I guess. But I'm just worried about like, cause every like, again, I'm gonna sound like a boomer.
You are a boomer.
Okay, no, I'm not.
Okay, boomer.
I hate it here.
You can't do it anywhere.
Okay, so their, what is it? Their engagement levels are gonna drastically increase because of short-term content. How's that
On
gonna?
which one?
Well, I shouldn't say engagement. Like their ability, dude. I don't know why I'm blanking.
Oh,
out.
like people's like ability to sit through long content.
Yeah, because it's been happening to me. Like I've been struggling with
Yeah, but
even my studies.
that you can change that. Like it's not like a permanent thing. You can focus on focusing on longer stuff.
Right.
Like you can improve your attention span.
Yeah, but the thing is, how much of those kids would want to do that when they can just continue swiping?
Well, if TikTok dies,
I don't think it's gonna die anytime soon.
there's actually I'm pretty sure there's like talks of it being banned in the U.S. as of recently.
Again?
Same reason. I'm
Oh
pretty
right,
sure.
because of the fucking whole
Mining.
mining. Yeah.
Yeah. So if that goes, no competition for YouTube. Instagram's not at YouTube's level, so YouTube's gonna shoot back up because they got shorts.
Right.
And that's the other thing. Like when Vine died, YouTube, the Viners went to YouTube, and content completely changed because there was no shorts. Short content wasn't pushed. But if TikTok dies, it's an easy transition to YouTube Shorts.
True.
It's much easier to transition from TikTok to YouTube Shorts than Vine to YouTube videos.
Okay, then let me reframe.
Which was what a lot of people said when Viners came, and it was like, they had such a big following on Vine. Why are they dead here? Why are they like not blowing up here? And it was the different content. They were popular because of this short form content, and they're not on YouTube.
Let me reframe the question then. Do you think they'll? Do you think short-term content will be more prevalent than long-term on YouTube?
I think if TikTok were to die and majority of the user base was to move to YouTube, especially the creators, possibly.
I would just not want that.
I wouldn't want it either, and I don't think, because of how YouTube is, I don't think they would transition out of long form content. So I think they'd both be there.
They wouldn't.
And I think it would just be. I think there would be a balance that would be found. Where I think if TikTok died, it would shoot up with short term and then drop back down, and then kind of find a easy middle level, a middle area for both to exist and both to work.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where it would stay.
TikTok, huh?
Yeah. That got way away from the original topic.
What was the original topic again?
VidCon, why we didn't go.
Was that really the original topic?
That was the original topic. Was why we didn't go to VidCon? Um,
The Divergent.
that's cool. We kind of went down a rabbit hole.
Ooh,
Speaking of rabbit holes, what's the like weirdest rabbit hole you got down on like the internet or YouTube?
rabbit hole.
Yeah, like something you've fallen down where just it kept going and going, where kind of you started on one thing, and then there was an easy transition to the next thing, and it just kept going and going.
You're gonna have to start because I can't think of one right
Okay,
now.
I got it one easy.
Oh, you're gonna say. You're gonna say.
What am I gonna say?
Why am I forgetting his name or her name?
What?
Sonichu.
Oh, no, actually,
No.
that was not what I was thinking of. But yeah, that would actually be an example of it too. No, I fell down like the Slender Man series, YouTube
Slenderman?
series rabbit hole. Yeah,
How was that?
I mean, there's a lot of really good content, but
Actually,
yeah, there's
Is
a
it-
lot of really good stuff. But I fell down a rabbit hole where I'd be like, I'd watching one, I'd be like, wow, this is really good, and then at the very end of the series, I'd see another video and be like, hey, that looks very similar, and I kept falling down. I kept going down the rabbit hole of Slenderman stuff. Marble Hornets, Everyman Hybrid. I don't remember the other ones. But these are like the big Slenderman series,
hmm
and those were what started to fall into like the internet series webs like internet horror series rabbit hole.
wasn't Slenderman the most oversaturated? Like, what was it? Creepypasta?
I think for a while, yeah. Still, maybe.
That would still be.
But like these were really well done. Like they were series
hmm
that just took Slenderman and used him as a like recognizable figure, but it had a complete story.
Mm.
Like, yeah, where like Slenderman was a character. It was a character in it, but it wasn't all like, oh, Slenderman. It was like, yeah, Slenderman exists in it, and like you can say that's a Slenderman series, and that's a draw to it,
Yep.
which is what it was for me. It was like oh, Slenderman, hey, I'll watch that, and it was like, oh, that hooked me, and all of a sudden it completely.
Yeah, he wasn't the main thing.
He wasn't like he was one thing like Everyman Hybrid is a great one. It starts out as like I think it was like four friends doing workout videos over the winter. Slenderman appears, and from there it's like, oh, Slenderman's like main villain, and then it brings in like the Rake creepypasta and like all this different stuff, and it evolves into like time loops and like alternate personalities and like evil. Like the overall villain of the series isn't Slenderman; it's some completely different thing. But it starts with Slenderman. It draws you in with Slenderman, and then it completely changes. And there's a lot of series like that. I consider doing something like that. But I yeah, because it's so overly saturated, I didn't really want to throw my hat in that ring.
Should have.
I mean, I might still, but at the time, I
We
wasn't.
100% thought of doing that in middle school.
Everyone
Yeah.
did. I'm pretty sure I did. It never saw the light. I'm sure I did a Slenderman video.
It's just
It
hidden
just
deep
never
down
saw
in your
never
hard
saw
drive.
any light. No one's seen it. No one's seen it. I don't even remember.
Well, you should show me when you find it.
That would take forever. Yeah, another one is Chris Chan.
Yep.
Where,
That was her name.
yeah, where a friend was like, "Hey, did you hear about Chris? Have you ever heard of Chris Chan? No. Oh, here, check out this one video." And now I'm on like episode 52 of the Comprehensive History podcast, where honestly, I don't think I know anyone's life as well as I know Chris Chan's at this point.
Insane.
It is insane. So what's the weirdest one you've fallen down?
I don't really have a weird one.
Fair enough.
It's just Mandela catalog and then just looking at tornadoes on YouTube. Would that be considered a rabbit hole? Just like
I mean,
considered like continuing clicking on videos of tornadoes. Like they're fucking cool.
good. I don't know. I don't really know. I'm not really an expert in the definition. This was the one question that was never answered in the first episode.
You asked it?
No,
Oh,
this is the one thing I never asked because we went like way over time. What are we at right now? Like 25 minutes.
25.
hell yeah moment.
What?
What?
Okay.
I'm proud of us.
Mandela catalog.
I made videos on that. I've been waiting, I've been waiting for the rest of it to come out so I can make more videos.
Another one. One recently
I
came
think
out.
I saw that.
Do I remember it? Nope.
I mean, actually, that's another one. Mandela. When I first made a video on it,
Mm-hmm.
I then made another video on it, and I did like 3 streams playing the games based around it. And then there was nothing else, and it died. So it was a short rabbit hole, but I did fall into like that.
Oh, there's a rabbit hole that I can get into, but no one's gonna fucking understand it because it's anime.
Sport checker McDonald's.
I said anime. What, bruh? What?
And what's up with anime?
Why you gotta throw that in?
No one knows what it means.
Okay.
But you know what? In the first episode, I threw in the Obama role play, and in the second episode, we had to speak about it. I just threw that in. Maybe we'll have to explain it soon.
No. No.
No, what about anime?
So it's called the Monogatari series, and you've seen it. You've only seen like a sliver of it, and it's where brother and sister started it.
Oh, so weird that you sent me that. Don't
They're
understand.
just brushing their teeth.
No, people don't brush their teeth like that.
I'll brush your teeth.
Please don't.
Just brushing their teeth.
Unless you guys want it.
There's nothing wrong with it. It was completely normal.
Did you watch the same video I did? Because that was not normal. I was uncomfortable.
It was a good episode 8 timestamp 11.
Yeah, it's still weird to me that you know the timestamp of the scene. Like just knowing the episode is one thing. It's still weird, but that's one thing. But knowing the timestamp, that just throws me off.
Was it episode 7?
Either way, you know the timestamp. And that's the weird part. It's actually weirder if you know the timestamp but not the episode. I will tell you that. It's weirder if you know the timestamp but not what episode it was.
I mean, timestamps aren't hard to remember.
Not if you watched them a lot.
I didn't watch it a lot. I've only seen the series twice.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good series. It's about it's a high schooler who gets, okay, how do I say it? Because it's a very confusing story.
Say it in a non-confusing way.
Oh wow, yeah, thanks.
No worries. I'm always happy to help out.
So there's these aberrations around these people, and they solve them by reaching. Dude, just watch the series, dude. I can't explain it. I'm actually brain dead right now.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay, here's what you do. You go on YouTube. Actually, not on YouTube.
I thought
You
you
go
found
on
it
Reddit, and then you search up toothbrush scene Nise Monogatari.
Don't do it. You don't want to see that. I didn't want to see that.
I can play it again.
Please don't.
I got my phone right here.
Please don't. We're not doing this.
Hey,
We're not doing this here. I don't want to do this here.
don't worry. My house is like right next to it, so I can use my own internet. So it won't be a stain on your internet. Stop, man. Wait, no, not on this internet. Let me change it for you.
I don't want to see it again. All right,
Oh, sorry. It was episode 8 at 13 minutes.
We're moving on.
We're moving on, dude.
Put it
I'm
away.
still connecting.
Put it away. We're moving on. I don't want to see this. We're moving on.
Okay, I'll use your internet.
Please stop. We're moving on to the next topic.
Okay.
We're gonna kind of do a whipping conversation. I don't know why I did that.
I'm showing you the scene.
Please don't. I don't know why I did that.
Why did you do that?
I don't know why I did that.
Why the fuck did you do that?
I don't know.
Well, next you're gonna do the nay nay.
Actually, was going to do it. I was trying to think of a joke to say with the nay nay. When you're trying to show.
That is
when you try to
That
show
is
me the clip?
such a shit segue.
How I react when you try and show me the clip? Nay, nay. Sorry. Sorry.
My house is so close from here, man.
Yeah, why don't you go back to it after the episode's done, though?
Okay.
I need to milk you for content for today.
Uh,
So in actuality, we are moving on to a different topic.
okay, what
Put it away.
what is the topic?
And it is kind of a shift from where we were talking about.
And that is?
Supernatural.
Oh,
Do you believe
yes.
this is like it's like a same right now? I'm getting the same vibe as when Cameron yelled out which Pokemon he would fuck.
I mean, I'm not fucking a ghost. I mean, if I could.
Yeah, of course you would. You freaky.
Yo, Gengar looking kind of thick.
What?
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 What did you say?
I don't know what I said. What did I say?
How old Gengar?
Yeah, you get it.
No, how old?
Well, how old? Bro, what do you mean how old? How old are different Pokemon?
I don't know. Rosia first, now you. I don't know what's going on with you guys. Maybe I should bring you folks on. Gamers. Disgusting.
You're a gamer.
I am aware. Oh, so supernatural. Believe it like blank statement, like blanket statement. You believe it all? Or like there's like some stuff like ghosts,
At least ghosts.
demons.
Nah,
You don't believe in demons?
nah.
You believe in ghosts? You don't believe. Why don't you believe in demons?
Because I haven't had a bad experience. Well,
I feel like it'd be easier to believe in demons than ghosts.
I'd say because of my mom. Yeah, kind of. Because she's paranoid about. Because back in the Philippines, she had. There's like an abandoned house, like right next to our home.
Mm-hmm.
And there was like constant stories about kids getting hurt in there. And like.
Could you go home and bring your mom back and she can actually be the guest for today?
You're a weirdo.
I want to hear the stories.
Okay. Well, the whole stereotypical girl in white, long hair, black, and just constant stories about like when it's raining, she'd appear, or when kids are like sneaking into the house, they'd get fucking hurt, like
Mm-hmm.
injured. No fatalities, I think, but
That's
yeah.
good. All right, so you
But
believe in ghosts, but you don't believe in demons.
I kind of do believe in demons.
You're like a skeptical belief,
Yep.
kind of.
But for
Okay.
ghosts, yeah.
100% believe. Like, do you have like, is there a story? Like, do you have like a ghost story
So
that
one
led you
of
to
them-
believe?
This happened during your birthday party. Not in this house.
What birthday party?
How long ago was it when I had blonde hair?
A while ago. I don't have a picture of it, so I can't.
Thank
share it.
fuck.
I'm lying. I probably do. I just don't know where it is.
Oh no.
What birthday? What do you do?
We were doing infected take, or what did you call it, manhunt?
Oh, manhunt.
Yeah,
Oh, that was around the neighborhood. We
So-
did that every year.
yeah. But one of them, when I still had that hair.
Was this the one where you ditched me when the neighbors were yelling at us?
No, I didn't even ditch you for that. I was right behind you.
You ditched me.
I did not
in
ditch
spirit
you.
where he said, "Where do you guys live?" And you went, "Not around here." And I went, "Oh, around the corner." When I went around the corner, and you went, "I don't live around here."
I don't remember saying that.
I do. You
I don't. I remember standing behind you. That's it. That's it.
Okay. We remember this differently. Go on. So while
I
we
remember.
while we were playing,
I remember you. No, we're not moving on from this. I remember you saying like after to your friends like, oh, like we were with another person too who was with us like
yeah.
like
So it
while
was
that dude was arguing.
me, and one other person.
Yep.
We were like running around, like playing the game, and he came out all pissed.
Yep.
Confronted us. He was like, where do you live?" And I was like, "Around the corner." And you're like, "I don't live around here."
I do not remember that.
I do. You're like, "I don't live around here. I'm just a guest." And I looked at you and I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, you can't be running around here. It's not your property. It's private property. You can't be running around the streets, okay? Like he was definitely he was definitely online. He was like, hey, you can't be running around the streets.
All I remember is like you telling your friends like, "Yo, uh, Oliver and one other guy,
I don't
I
remember who was
don't
with
remember
us.
who." I was like, "Yo, they were." You said to them like, "Yo, we were acting all scared, like hiding behind you." Like, no, dude, we're trying to back you up or something.
Yeah, I mean, he was super intense.
It
Like
was.
we were like little kids, and he came out like flashlight, like big puffed up.
You know what? We should fucking punched him or something, dude. That would have been great.
I mean, if you've been by his house lately,
No,
we definitely. He has got motion sensor lights on every wall, like
does he?
multiple. Yeah, you walk up to his house and it lights up. He put motion light sensor lights everywhere. And I like, I want to say it's not because of us, but it's because of us.
Dude, we were just playing. We were just kids playing tag.
We weren't even like in it on his property. We were on like the sidewalk.
Yeah, no one went to his
Yeah, that's
like
the thing.
street, not
We,
street, pavement.
yeah, no, we were like walking like up the street, like on the sidewalk, because there was three of us. We were three long, so we couldn't be all on there. And he came in like he came out all hot in the head, all hot headed, coming out.
Yelling at high school kids
We were in the middle. We were in middle
or
school.
middle school. No, yeah,
We were
that was
middle
middle
school
school.
kids. That's the thing. We weren't high school kids. We were middle, and we were clearly middle school kids. He could have picked any of them. Like we were like the youngest looking ones too.
Yeah, that's one.
We did not look very old, so we could have passed for like old elementary kids. And this dude was pissed.
What a fucking loser.
You know, I don't think I should. I think we like that kind of ruined the game for every other
Yeah,
year.
yeah, because
'Cause we
we had
completely-
to move to the school nearby.
We also
the
completely
field.
what we did first was we completely cut um the boundaries.
Yeah, like not going in that area.
Yeah, which ruined it because part of the fun was as while it was being developed, there was a pathway along the back,
Hmm.
but because we weren't going over to his place, like near his place, couldn't go there, which means it cut that part off, so it made like a way smaller area, and it just wasn't fun because there wasn't anywhere to hide,
Yeah.
and it ended up just being, oh yeah, move to the school. So he definitely ruined it for years. So
What a bitch.
yeah, I was about to say the same thing. No, so you were saying during one of the times you were playing
Yeah,
that.
so during one of that, this is when the school nearby just got built.
Okay, so like fresh.
Yeah, like really like a year
Okay.
it's been there. I don't know. I don't remember. So what happened was I was with one other person. I think you were close by. This happened near one of the portables.
Oh, I
And
remember
then
the portable.
yeah,
Yeah.
I believe you were hiding behind a tree, and then I was looking at the window like, oh, jokingly, because we before that we were watching like a horror movie.
Right. No, I remember this here now.
Yeah, yeah.
We watched Evil Dead.
I don't know what that is. I
It's
don't remember
the
that.
movie we watched. The like newer one that's
Mm.
much scarier.
Mm.
And they turned it up way too loud.
Yeah, so what happened was like, ooh, I'm gonna look through the window, like pretend like, oh, there's a ghost there. It was I thought it was the janitor. So I was like, hey. He started shifting and then went into the wall. I was like, yeah, nah, I'm running.
Why did you tell me that?
I definitely told you.
I don't think you did.
I definitely
I
did.
definitely think you told somebody else. I don't remember this. I do
You
not
were
remember.
nearby. I remember.
I think I was nearby, but I don't remember being told. I don't think you ever told me this story up before today. I think
Really?
this is the first time I'm hearing about it. I genuinely do not remember that.
Well, yeah. Well, I thought that was the janitor. Waved, disappeared into the wall, into null.
Okay, wow. That's the only experience.
Not the only, but
Okay,
That's-
like did you believe before that or was like that?
yeah. So
Okay.
one before that was. So used to be really into dance, right?
Yeah.
So with dance, one of the not instructor, like it was called Footprints, and they just like showed introduction to dances.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, if you're interested in like these types of dances, we'll bring you to not bring, we'll recommend you to like actual dance groups.
Okay.
One was a pop and lock group that was based around MRU.
Mm-hmm.
So every Friday night, they would hold these dances at in like the basement at MRU at
Okay.
one of the studios. So we danced all that shit. Uh, so my parents dropped me off, so did the dance.
Mm-hmm.
When it was time for me to leave, I'd call them. They'd pick me up.
Yeah.
One of the nights, I called them. I leave the room so they can actually hear me, and I was facing out from the door, and I thought one of the dancers were heading out. So I'm gonna turn and wave.
Mm-hmm.
This giant dark figure goes around me and wraps around and disappears. And I thought, like, okay, he's just running, and then he's gone. Yep. Another one in that area was fucking. I was in the bathroom, and I
Mm-hmm.
thought the student or another what is it, dancer comes in.
Yeah.
I was using the urinal. Thought it was a person. Walked back to the. They went to the stall.
Yeah.
Stall closed. Stall opened. No one came out. I don't know.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was another one, I think. Either that or that's it. No, that was it.
Okay.
Those three.
Okay. That's not bad.
Yeah. They weren't malicious,
No,
I
but
think.
so that's okay.
MRU's haunted. That that
Yeah,
shit's
I have
old.
I have yeah friends there. I haven't asked, but I would
We'll
assume.
ask.
I would assume yeah. No. Interesting. I didn't know those stories. Never told. You could have possibly told me the first one,
I 100% told you the first one.
but I don't remember it. But yeah, no, other ones. No, that's interesting.
Right, what about your story?
I only have like two.
Go ahead. I
Okay.
want to hear them.
Okay. One,
Wait, do you believe in demons?
a little more, yeah.
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 What don't you believe in?
Don't I believe in? Quite a bit.
The paranormal.
I'm willing to give a lot, but there's also a lot I just don't think it's plausible.
Slenderman.
Fucking internet creepypasta. No.
What about the Mandela catalog?
That's an
Do you
internet
believe in
thing.
Chris Chan?
I've literally seen
Did
videos.
Chris Chan do? I shouldn't say that.
Don't do that. Don't say that. Don't say that. No. I believe in a lot of stuff, but I also don't believe in a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really much. It's really like I can't name it off. Like I can't name it, but if you gave me a list, then I could tell you. I don't really believe in aliens. Just putting that
Really?
out there. I don't believe in the aliens that people. Sorry. I believe in aliens. I don't believe in the alien stories. Like a lot of
Oh
them
yeah.
just sound like bullshit.
There's no way.
I believe. Okay, sorry. So I believe in aliens. It's so. I don't understand how you can't.
Yep.
But I don't believe the abduction stories.
Yeah, I also
I
don't
don't-
believe aliens visiting here. To
Yeah,
be
I don't
honest.
really believe the visiting stories. I just don't. I believe that they exist. I don't believe that any of those stories really are real.
Mm.
They don't. That doesn't make a lot of sense. But yeah. I mean, if you gave me a list, I could tell you what I believed and what I don't. There's quite a bit.
Oh,
I give a lot, but I also don't believe in a lot, just because they don't seem plausible. Small things.
all right. All right. What's the first story?
The first story, it's not the first story that happened, but it's like the first one that comes to mind every time I think of it. And it's not like there's no shadow figure or anything.
Mm-hmm.
It was just I have it written down somewhere because it freaked me out that much. But it was like 2 a.m. 2 years ago. I was walking to get water.
It was recent.
It was recent. I like walking in the dark,
Hmm.
and this is like 2 a.m. So everyone's asleep, and these are like I was walking my like this is before we switched a bunch of switches with smart ones,
Hmm.
so you had to manually press them, and walk up the stairs because we're in the basement to go to the kitchen to get water, and as I'm getting to the top of the stairs, lights turn on like every light, like stairs lights, laundry room light, hallway light, kitchen lights, all turn on, and then like there's like a cold patch.
Cold patch.
Like
Just
I was
dead.
like, it was like really hot, and I was like walking like tank top and shorts. I was sweating,
Hmm.
which is why I was gonna get water. I actually just been playing VR, so it was like really really hot, and I walk up the stairs right by the switch, and I like froze. Like I was really cold. Like my hands started shivering, and like all my hair stood up.
What the fuck?
Yeah, well, it really freaked me out. So like I was like, because like as I was walking through it, that's when everything turned on, and I kind of just froze. I was like, no. And so I looked at all the switches, and one of them was a smart switch. So I was like, okay, that one could be turned on by that.
But everything else.
Everything
was-
else you had to turn on and off by flicking it. And I literally went and like, I
Was
freaked
no
my
like power outage or anything that could affect
no
that?
because
No?
no because like the stove, nothing affected that. Like the bathroom light didn't turn on.
Bro, this happened here.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
I
I was
live right next to you.
I was walking upstairs, and as I walked through this like cold patch that completely like shocked me.
Bro, you walked through a ghost.
Everything lit up, and I was like, I freaked myself out. I was like, pull my phone out. I just started writing down everything that happened, and then I don't know where the note is. I'd have to find it. But
Jeez.
yeah, I walked up, everything lights all flicked on, and so I went around and I tested every light. Like I put them on like some of them like were flick up and downs,
Hmm.
some of them like flip side to side and change the light
You
level.
would need like considerable like effort to.
Yeah, well, so I went around and played with all of them. You know,
Mm.
I tried putting them in the middle and then seeing like, oh, maybe they flick. Couldn't get them to stick in the middle. I could not get them to stick in the middle, so that freaked me out. And then I came down here and stayed up all night
Dude, I would not be able.
with the lights on.
Thank fuck I have no ghost stories surrounding my house.
I didn't. I do. I did and I didn't before that.
Mm.
That was the like big one. Was that happening?
Yep.
And then yeah, because it completely freaked me out. The lights would have been like I never would have been like, oh, it felt like a ghost story if I hadn't walked through the cold patch as all the lights turned on. And then I went back and forth and I tried like finding the cold patch again.
Oh, you couldn't find it.
Couldn't find it. Like I walked through it and like I kind of like froze for a second and then everything turned on. And then I kind of moved and I looked
What
to stare
the
back
Fuck.
and then like I was hot again. Like I literally cold patch right on that little stairs by the light switch.
Oh, there.
Walk through that, freezing
Like
cold.
at the T there, right?
Yep, at the T. Walk up there, freezing cold, and then I'm warm again, and gone.
That's some phasmophobia shit right
Yeah,
there.
it freaked me out.
That is fucked.
Yeah, it freaked me out. And I was like, oh, shit, okay. Wrote everything down.
Legitimately.
Check to see if I could check to see if I could
phasmophobia.
figure out if the lights are screwed. Which even if one was, they all turned on.
There's no vent there around there either, right?
Oh, there's a light. And it wouldn't have dissipated instantly if it had been a vent, which is what freaked me out. But it was I literally walked up everywhere, couldn't find cold.
That is horrifying.
Yeah, it freaked me
That's
out.
in your house.
It's in my house. I haven't had anything really since. It's like small things, but
What are those small things? Examples?
like footsteps. But also that could just be creaking of the house.
Yeah. Or
Um,
dogs.
No, it's like late at night where the dogs are like asleep.
Hmm.
Like I know they're asleep, 2 floors away,
Oh yeah.
and there's no one on the floor above me, and I'll hear like footsteps walking around.
Nah, your shit's haunted.
Yeah, the worst one is, because of my door, I can see through the crack, and so like because it's not directly
Oh,
on
right.
it, I can see through the crack, and think a year, like a few months after it happened.
Mm-hmm.
I was in here. I think it was in summer vacation. And I heard like creaking of the stairs. It was like 3:30 in the morning
Yep.
or something. It was like really late. And I heard like creaking coming down the stairs, like someone's walking down them. So I was like, oh, okay. And then I kind of like I sat here, didn't hear anything. And I heard creaking up again. I'm like, oh, someone came down for something. And then I heard it again. It's like, okay. Like I didn't understand. Like I was like, is someone like coming up and down for stuff?
Mm-hmm.
So I went and looked through the crack, and I couldn't really see anything.
For their year.
Yeah, so like I looked through here because I have a perfect view of the stairs from in there.
Yeah.
It's like I don't really see anything. So I was like, okay. I grabbed my flashlight and I waited. And I was like, okay, sitting here, and then I hear the creaking again. So I flick the flashlight on and I look and I still hear the creaking, but I don't see anything.
Throw the door away, man. Get a new door. So like you have an actual lock on it. For that, that's horrifying.
I mean, and I've just freaked myself out sometimes where I'm lying in bed and I sleep in the dark and I'll be lying in bed and I'll hear like, and I don't know if I actually hear it, but I'll hear like my door move a little bit. That freaks me out. And then I'll be like, phone, put it down. But yeah, that was like the most recent one that freaked me out. Um,
Jeez, I could not imagine having like any ghost stories in my own house.
I mean, it
Unfortunately,
wasn't
without.
like it wasn't like malevolent or anything. Like
Mm,
it wasn't like bad. It was just freaked me out a little bit because I was freezing cold and every light turned on.
yeah.
And then the other one, which was a few years ago, at least 6 years ago, probably 7. I used to go camping with my scout group, and
Wait,
we
with your what?
my scout group,
Oh.
and we didn't always go to like Boy Scouts. Our leaders were like really cool, and they took us to, like hunting spots, not to go
Mm-hmm.
hunting, just to go camp there. And we went to one, and we did like a survival camp. So we set up a shelter outside, and we're all hanging out there. And I was supposed to be there for 2 nights. So we're hanging out there. We're just having a good time. And then one of the guys was like, "Hey, did you guys know?" Like he was like the son of the leader. He's like, "Hey, did you guys know that there's a summer camp near here? There's an abandoned summer camp." We're like, no, where is it? So he took us, and it was like a 20-minute walk.
Mm-hmm.
We go. It's a massive like summer camp, but it's completely abandoned. There's like probably like half a dozen cabins. It's like a horse pen, and like inside, and there's like this a
Go there
building.
sometime.
Yeah, and we should. And there's like a building in the horse pen, with like full of mattresses
Mm-hmm.
that we are pretty sure like bears were living in there or whatever.
Yep.
And so we're like looking through the different like cabins, whatever, and they're like going off, and we're all like kind of on our own. And then while I'm looking at one of the cabins, it was also like later in the day, so it's kind of starting to get dark.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty stupid to go out somewhere that only one of us knew where it was,
Yep.
and then spread out. But yeah, I'm looking through there, and I saw like there was like a window, and this was like one of the smaller cabins, so it was pretty much like 4 bunk beds, stuff all over the ground. There was like graffiti, so I was looking at the graffiti, and then there was a window and a door, and of course there's no door anymore, no window,
Yep.
just open air. So I'm looking like at all the different graffiti and everything, and I'm seeing if like there's anything like really cool I might want to take as a souvenir. And I see like movement by the door, or like through the window, like like window to door.
Yep.
And so I just thought like I was like, oh yeah, I'll be out in a sec, guys. Thinking like, oh, they were looking for me to go.
Mm-hmm.
And so I like finished looking at the graffiti. I get up and I turn around, no one there. And so I go look outside, and then I'm like looking around. I see them way across, and like the other 3 across the entire like big field. 'Cause it was 4 of us.
It's like a huge field, like not enough time for them to run.
You could have heard them run. It was gravel.
Oh.
It was like a big gravel road between them, and I was in the trees. Like my cabin was removed off the road
Mm-hmm.
that I was looking through, and they were all over there. I could see them. Like one of them was like on the second floor, and the other one was like below him. And I'd heard them while I was inside because they were screwing around, playing with the door because it was like a half door.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like screwing around with it. One was like, "Stop doing that, that's stupid." And then third guy was like way like looking over near the horse pen. So if they ran quietly. But also didn't look like any of them. I just saw movement that was like looked like a person out of the corner of my eye. And I was like, oh, it's just them.
Yeah.
And then while I'm looking at all of them, I see like movement, like not quite fully distinct, but like movement in the little building in the horse field. And so it was definitely like a garage or something because it had a garage door that was half propped up and then a door, but it was like only the bottom third of the door was or top 2/3 of the door was there. The bottom was like completely open, so you had to crawl into it.
Mm-hmm.
And so while looking at my friends and like saying, "Oh, like what was that?" I seen like movement, like someone walking through the garage. So we all go over there
Bruh.
because I'm like I saw that, so I was like, guys, see, like is one of you like did we bring someone else, like someone in there? Like, oh, did the leaders come? So we all go over there. We go in, climb in, and it just broken mattresses everywhere. But there's no one in there. There's no other exit.
Wait, broken matches?
The mattresses,
Mattresses.
like
Oh.
chopped up ones, like ones like people like chopped like symbols. There was a few that looked like there was blood on them,
Mm.
which is why we assumed there was bears. But yeah, there was. It looked like someone was walking in there. And then later that night while we were camping, we hear like noises, like people talking. That wasn't us.
How long ago was this?
Like 6 or 7 years ago. Maybe less. Maybe 5. No, I think it was like 6 years ago.
Jeez.
That was freaky. Good. Good. We're good. Right? Okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're doing fine. But yeah, those are my stories. Like the two big ones. There's just other like smaller stories. Small things that have happened. But nothing like little bumps or like things out of the corner of the eye.
Mm-hmm.
No big creepy places.
I have another story, but it's not from me.
Okay. I mean, I'm always into hearing stories.
From, so you know the whole accident that happened near our pond?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I actually, Leon brought me there to do a ghost hunt.
Right.
He
So
asked me to come because he'd heard about it.
one of my friends lives near there,
Mm-hmm.
and this was a very weird time. It was during high school. He would go out at walks in the middle of the night just for fun.
You told me about this
Mm.
friend. I don't think you told me about this story, but I know about the friend you're talking about.
Yeah. So he would go around just to take walks and shit.
Mm.
And one of the nights he would go down the path. You know where it starts to get like there's no pavement, it's just dirt road.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
He witnessed a figure like coming from the grass and was like a really bright figure coming towards him and he just fucking booked it. Yeah. This happened after the crash too. Not like immediately
Mhm.
after, but
Around the time.
yeah.
Yeah. No, that place is freaky. Oh,
Just, even biking there at daytime, like when I was a kid, nah, did not like it.
well, I thought it was way smaller than it was. In my mind, every time I thought about it, I was like, "Oh, it's like a tiny place." And then we
Mhm.
went there, and we actually like walked around. And it was like late at night. It was big. It was freaky. Or we were filming a video there, and we just constantly heard like stuff,
Like,
like walking around us, everything. It was creepy.
and that was in the ghost hunting video.
Not in the ghost hunting video. It was a different video that we
Oh,
went there for. Yeah, no, the ghost hunting video there was nothing really, but that wasn't that surprising. But yeah, no, creepy stuff. Um,
you live nearby some haunted shit.
we do.
You
We
should do a ghost hunting video in your house.
I'll be down.
Yo,
And actually,
Rituals.
God no, that's gonna bring more stuff in. I think my parents would kill me if they went away for a weekend. I came back and we did rituals and like summoned a bunch of stuff. I think they would just generally kill me.
Ouija board.
No. So you asked me before what I believe in.
Yep.
What don't you believe in?
Well, I don't know.
Okay, aliens. Like the stories.
Nope.
But aliens as a concept?
Yep. There's no way we're the only ones out here.
Exactly. Um Bigfoot. No?
No, it's probably like a bear.
I could believe it.
Really? Bigfoot?
I think it's dead.
Probably dead, yeah. Probably like one
But
of those like old humanoid.
I believed it at the time. Like when it was like happening, I believe that that it was actually a thing.
Wait, it was happening?
Like when people were like getting sightings of Bigfoot
When was this?
years ago. Maybe not years ago. There was like a few pictures of it, and not just like the video.
Hmm.
And more so like some of the stories of like hunters. I believe that there was a Bigfoot, but I don't think that it is. I think it's dead because there hasn't been anything for years. I cannot remember the last time I heard a current day Bigfoot story.
Yeah.
So I believe that there was maybe not like Bigfoot as people described it, but there's definitely something.
I still think it was a bear.
I think a
Like
lot of the
deformed looking bear.
stories were bears.
Hmm.
There was just some that were just not quite bears. That maybe were something else. Again, I'm also always open to being disproved.
Yep. It's just three guys in a costume
I,
stacked on top of each
the,
other.
the video, I definitely believe that. Okay, what about the Mothman?
I don't even know what that is.
Oh my god. This is
You probably explained this to me earlier.
I might not have. The Mothman was described as
Moth.
a man, a massive man with wings and red glowing eyes that showed up around before disasters in some town in the US.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I don't really believe it. It freaked me out as a kid when I heard this because I was watching some
Yeah, you probably told me about this.
I was
back in,
watching
like, elementary or middle
some
school.
video or TV show where they brought him up and they made him really freaky. Looking back at it now, I'm like, maybe not. Maybe
There's
like
no way.
I'm flexible. I'm open to it, but I don't quite believe. I'll say like I believe in ghosts. I don't quite believe in like Mothman. It could be real. If it's real, prove me wrong, but I don't quite believe it's real.
What's another?
Okay, Skinwalker.
I don't know what these are.
Don't know what a Skinwalker
No.
is?
Oh, is it that little dog thing? It's like a skin. Like it has like a
No,
dog skin on
we're not. We're not. I don't think we're on the same.
no.
Um,
Talking about the Chinese. I don't put that in the video.
no. Okay, I can't explain this one without showing you pictures. And we're back.
Woo.
All right. So visual. Put it away. Visual of so Skinwalker's on the screen for the visuals. So Skinwalker. Do you believe in it?
No.
Why not?
Because it's probably just a deer.
Yeah, I can believe that one.
You can.
I believe it's deer. Not that I believe it is.
I think it's just a deer.
I think I couldn't find any good drawings of it.
Okay.
It's definitely the stories are definitely creepy. The stories are creepy.
I've not heard them.
I've heard them, but that's because I like freak myself out with that stuff. I do the research all the time. There's a place called Skinwalker Ranch in the U.S. It's an alien hotspot as well as like a Skinwalker thing. I don't fully know what a Skinwalker is. Actually, let's pull it up.
Okay.
What the definition of a Skinwalker is.
Right.
'Cause I'm pretty sure I think put that away. Okay. Oh. All right. Skinwalker in Navajo culture, a skinwalker is a type of harmful witch who has the ability to turn into, possess, or disguise themselves as an animal.
No.
Somebody like mimics and stuff. No?
No.
Interesting. Okay. Wendigo.
I don't know. Probably just some like cracked out homeless dude just witnessing a deer for the first time.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay. I'm more willing to lean to those.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is
I'm
that?
gonna believe in them. Just some of the videos and the stories that I've read, heard. It's pretty freaky. If they're fake, hold on. If not, creepy. Well, here, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go over to your house. We're gonna say it a bunch because apparently, if you say it a bunch, like it comes to you. Like you attract it. So your house, we'll say it a bunch.
Why not your house? Because we're already here.
No, we'll say it at your house, and I'll leave, and it'll come for you.
I ain't risking shit, bro. No,
I am
I'm not.
for you.
Yeah, no.
No, I mean I'm open. I'm open to believing it. I don't really. I don't think it's real, but I'm open to believing it. I'm open to it.
Mm.
Leprechauns. Do you believe in leprechauns?
Okay, you Irish man.
Wow. I can't. I actually, I'm in. No, I'm not gonna say it.
What were you gonna say?
Nothing.
What?
Way to bring race into this conversation. No, do you believe in leprechauns?
Nah.
No. First, or do you not know anything
I
else?
really don't know
You really
anything
don't.
else.
Okay. Oh,
Leprechauns.
I'm reaching. I'm reaching. Um. Okay, you believe in ghosts and demons. You believe in like possessions. Get possessed.
Skeptical. Some of the shit on, because in the Philippines, that shit's broadcasted.
Mm-hmm.
It just, I don't know, feels fake. Feels like it's not.
Fair enough.
I don't know.
No, that's fair.
Just religious beliefs and shit.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, again, you don't have to believe in these. Just questions.
Mm-hmm.
If we meet when I am leaving you with it.
The fuck?
Witches.
No.
I was actually I've been to Salem, the Salem witch trials were.
Oh yeah. How was that?
That place is gorgeous. Those are
What?
Not in that way. I mean, the town is gorgeous. Massachusetts is actually just it's a really nice place.
Mm.
I really like being there.
Yeah, I don't believe in witches. That's like the same
I don't know.
level of like astrology. One of my friends tried getting me into astrology, and it just did not work. Dude, astrology is just the most general shit
I know.
people can think of.
All right. You believe in crystals?
Crystal meth. Mm.
No. You clearly do.
Mm.
No, crystals.
Well, what do you mean by that?
Oh, if you sleep with this crystal, it'll heal your
Shungite?
headache. Or
If you
if you wear this crystal on this necklace for 30 days, you'll have bad luck and you'll lose everything.
Have you heard of this thing called shungite?
No.
Okay, you don't know the meme. Never mind. No.
No? I don't know. I know. I have a few people I know who really believe in them
I don't. It's a rock.
to the point where they travel with them, and they just they chill with them. Like that's something they always have. And they have a lot of them.
Big rock protect me.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No, I don't believe in crystal. I don't. That's just like the sleeping with this crystal will do this. It's not because it's magic. It's probably because it's got something in it. Like it's probably like already.
So
used.
probably like black tar heroin or something.
And it goes away if you're too high to remember.
Mm-hmm.
What about like psychics? Do you believe in psychics?
Nope.
Why not?
Nope. Why not? I just don't believe a person can have like weird abilities like that. Oh no.
Yeah, I don't believe either. I don't. I
I like the shows that come around it, especially the comedy ones, but
Yeah, I like the comedy ones. I hate and like I don't understand how people can believe when a psychic's like way too
way too what?
dramatic with everything. Or like they're like, I see him, he's covered in blood. Or like they'll like just be like walking around in silence, and they're like, "Hey, you okay?" I'm just feeling a lot of dark energy here. I saw a young child. And there's quite a few feeling like that. Where I'm like, I believe like especially when they bring them for ghost investigations. I'm like, I believe the ghosts. I don't believe that you're seeing them. My favorite is when like they'll say something like really obvious that's like a really well known fact about the place, and then everyone will be like, and they've never been here before. They didn't know they were coming here to do the research.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yeah, and I could Oliver could tell me something about some place, and I could completely forget it. And we go there, and I see something that reminds me, and I say it. It's not because I'm psychic. It's because I heard it before. I just remembered it now.
Even the Final Destination kind of shit is
Oh
cringy
yeah,
to
yeah,
me.
yeah. I've never seen Final Destination.
It's not good.
I just never.
It's just gore.
I know. I don't really enjoy gore.
I don't either.
I enjoy like if it's if it has a place, sure.
Not even Saw for me. Not.
If it's gore for the sake of gore, missing that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've never gotten into that, and I thought about watching it once, but I just didn't.
Yeah. What else?
I don't know any others, like not off heart. Yeah, I mean, there's
Bloody
just
Mary. Yeah.
I've done it.
You did.
I've done it many
That's what
times.
caused the fucking cold patch up there.
I've done it a lot, and not just in my house, but in your house.
You're lying.
Oh, don't worry, I tested it here first. It's bullshit. I did it in your house afterwards,
How long ago was this?
like years ago.
Bro, don't.
I haven't been in your house in
Yeah,
years.
don't do that shit, man.
No, it's
I ain't taking any risk. No risk, no risk.
fair enough.
I say that as we're gonna do videos on it.
Little slim.
No.
Woo.
No,
Yeah,
no.
no. I don't know. I don't believe in Nightmare. Do you?
Man,
Really?
it's just because it's fucking scarred me as a kid with all the horror games and shit.
I
They're
did.
not even good horror games. They're just horror games on Java
I
Flash
did it.
games.
I did it. First few times I was freaked out.
Hmm.
Afterwards, no. That doesn't make any
I'm telling you, it's the cold patch.
sense.
You summoned it.
I summoned it. I haven't felt it in 2 years.
She's just sleeping.
She's just been sleeping. So should we go do it now?
No.
Go summon her again.
Fuck no.
Text you tonight. Be like, I just walked through the cold patch again. It's here. No, I don't really. Do you believe in any of those kind of games? Like Bloody Mary. any
Not
of
really,
those?
no. I mean, would I take a risk on it? Fuck no.
I would.
At least not in places near me. Not in your place, not at my place,
There's a few
not at my
that
school.
I don't believe, but also I wouldn't risk it. Like, have you heard of a one man hide and seek? I think is what it's called.
No.
Pretty sure it's you put like blood or like DNA into a doll, and you stab it with a knife, and you say, "All right, you're it," and then you go off and hide, and you have to make it until midnight or like 6 a.m. or something.
Your DNA?
Yeah, you put like hair or like fingernails in it, so it tracks you, and basically, if you win the night, like it doesn't find you, you get like a wish or whatever, and if
You just get
you
a
don't,
sex toy doll. You start fucking it.
no,
Try and find me.
no, there's just like there's a few of those games that I like. Oh, that's cool. I'm not gonna do it because I don't believe it. I'm not really willing to risk it.
No, I
Which-
don't believe in like the doll shit.
No,
I mean, they're creepy.
they're creepy.
but
I'm like,
that's
even
it.
though I don't believe him, I just don't really feel like the need to risk it.
Yeah, they just sit in Uncanny Valley. That's it for me. They don't really do much.
Haunted museums, like haunted stuff like that. Like,
Why specifically museums?
well, because I was thinking of
Or
the
places, right?
Zach Bagans Museum in Las Vegas. It's like full of haunted stuff.
Yeah, I mean it's ghost and shit.
Oh, that reminds me, the Annabelle doll. Do you believe it's really haunted?
No,
So you want to go find out?
no. Wait, Annabelle's a real thing?
Yeah, it's a Raggedy Ann doll. They made it creepier for the Conjuring movies. It's a real animal. It's
Animal.
it's a real it's a real thing.
You're gonna get fucking killed for that for saying that.
No, the movies are based off of real cases.
Are they?
Yeah. The I think I don't remember what from the second movie, but the first or I think I remember the first movie had something. The Annabelle doll is real. The third Conjuring movie, like the Devil Made Me Do It or whatever, they have that chair. It's in his museum. Do you know what a Dybbuk box is?
Nope.
No, I don't remember what it is. It was some box and like you opened it and you released a demon. It was like bad luck or whatever. It's not like that.
Nah.
Yeah,
But Annabelle, like,
I think it's
Annabelle-
creepy, but I don't quite believe it.
I don't think something would possess a doll.
Exactly. There's a few. There's none I can think of at the moment. But yeah, what are we at? Oh, hour and 18.
Already? What the fuck happened?
We've been talking
We
about
went from 25 minutes to
No.
an hour 18.
we've been talking about scary stuff. It's easy to get lost in the scary stuff. It's fun.
It is.
I enjoy talking about the scary stuff. I enjoy getting low down.
I mean, there. What?
What?
Is this a teaser for something?
We already teased something to do with this.
What do you mean?
We already teased it.
Hey, do you want to see the toothbrush scene?
Nope. I will go do it in your room. I'll go do it in your room. I will go do it. Bloody Mary in your room.
Play what?
I'll play Bloody Mary in your room.
What was that again?
I'll bring a mirror to your room and I'll play Bloody Mary. I swear I will. Put it away. Stop
Okay.
playing it.
I'm trying to pause it. It's not pausing.
Yeah, sure. No. Yeah, I didn't. I thought you knew more stuff than that.
Nah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Only ghosts and shit.
Fair enough. No, that's fair.
Off topic, but you know the Mike Punch video?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was drawing her. I'll show you.
Sure. Yeah. That's about all I have to discuss with you today. You got anything else you want to talk about?
Nah. I'm trying to think of something actually.
Okay. Do you want me to stall?
Nope. What Pokemon would you smash?
Nope. I actually don't know.
You're doing this. Okay.
I don't know.
So you're planning to do this whole Pokemon Smash thing, but you don't know much Pokemon?
If you showed me them, I can remember the name.
Bet.
That wasn't an invitation. But if you say a name, I don't know what the Pokemon looks like because I don't remember their names. When I was in my impressionable stage with Pokemon, okay, I remember that one now. No. No.
You wouldn't smash Togepi?
No.
I think you would.
It's still in its egg. What's wrong with you? I think we're actually gonna end the podcast there.
One more.
I don't want you to. With
Yep.
Gardevoir.
Gardevoir.
Gardevoir, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm. So is that a yes or no?
That's you're not gonna find out without paying me. All right, do you have anything you want to shout out?
I will start making. Okay, I can't say that. What was I gonna say?
I don't know. Do you have anything you want to shout out?
My channel, my Instagram, Hugpillows. Instagram hug_pillows.
No Twitter this time?
You can. It's my Twitter's under the same under Instagram, but I don't really do anything on it.
And again, they'll be everywhere. All right, thank you so much for being on the episode for today.
Oh yeah.
Super excited to have you back.
Thank you.
Maybe this could be a reoccurring thing, having you back on a podcast.
I mean, I do live right next door.
You are easy content.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Rosia should come next time.
You should come. Get on.
Sure.
Yeah. No, thank you for being on for today. I had a great time. I hope you had a good time. We ended up talking about ghosts and supernatural for a while.
Yep. Wonder
Um,
why.
Okay.
What?
Nothing. So yeah, if you want a better idea of everything we was shown with the episode, check out the video version that's on YouTube. If not, just drop a follow on Spotify if that's where you're listening to. Or I think you can follow on Anchor if that's where you're listening to, or wherever else you're listening to it. If you're on the video version, please subscribe and like the video. I do appreciate that. We're like 23 subscribers, which
Let's go.
blew up. Yeah, we're gonna overtake you at this rate.
Fuck you. No, you're not.
And as is customary, please lift the mic.
No.
Yeah, you're not that gullible. All right, ASMR to finish it off. Go for it.
No.
Go for it.
What do you mean go for it, bruh?
Do some ASMR. Of course, you have practice with that.
I hate you. You're the worst.
Stop it. What are you doing to the microphone?